Look out, America!
Off the rug! Turn on light! Power supply! Amplifiers! Turntables! Microphones! Check and ready! Stand by for transmitter switch! That's it! He's on the air!
And now, from the middle of the nerf room, deep in the bowels of Ferd's Dry Cleaners, Animal Husbandry College, and all-night massage parlor, located high atop the unusually tasteless Bozo building, overlooking the towering LMB skyscraper, just blocks away from the Woody Dumas Memorial Combination Foghorn and Air Raid Siren, and a mere 78 miles down lovely I-10 across acres of swamp and insect-infested bayou, from the always exciting and oftentimes treated with penicillin New Orleans, the home of the foot-long cockroach, water-wing capital, and Venice of the Western Hemisphere, comes the close and fold to reseal portion of the Ross and Wilson radio program, with the measure B, the little feet of Andy Kirk and his 12 clouds of joy walking and swinging, and provided the answer, bunker, one a day, and rubbing shoulders with Farrah Fawcett to the question, name a hill, a pill, and a thrill.
WJBO time 5:41. Think we ought to tell them now?
Yes, I think now would be just as an appropriate time as any.
Since we don't have groundhogs down here, we've arranged for resident short person Beverly Lauren to pop up out of a manhole cover on Florida Boulevard at about 20 minutes of 8 this morning.
That'd be great.
Stay tuned for the location.
Hope you'll be there. We're going to cover all the play-by-play, pop by pop.
WJBO time 5:48, 12 minutes away from 6 o'clock. Seals and Crofts, Diamond Girl, 14-carat friend right there. Ross and Wilson making another one of our rare public appearances tomorrow night.
That's right.
Just think, only about 36 hours away from the truly exciting and incredibly omnipotent, not to mention speedy relief of the burro races, so to speak, out at the rodeo.
I don't know other way you could say it and still be clean about it.
Right. Ross and I are going to place our...
yes, on the line.
Yes. So come on out. You see Ross and Wilson on the hoof, so to speak, out at the Cow Palace at LSU 8 o'clock tomorrow during the rodeo, tomorrow night.
Got a great show for you coming up.
Yes, we do.
Your horoscope coming up.
Horoscope.
Also, Today in History.
Today in History.
Rex Ross's Showbiz Rumor. Well, they can't all be winners. And another chapter.
He's a winner, all right.
Another chapter of Another Hospital. So, also, all the latest news coming up with David Hartman, Beverly Lauren, Andy Leopold,
and Eric Mindell.
Thank you, at just about 6 o'clock. So stick around. It's going to be great.
Time 5:53.
42 degrees outside. You know, I've been thinking we ought to probably make up with Beverly for all those unkind short remarks.
Maybe we ought to take her out to dinner. What do you think?
I think that's a good idea. What have you got in mind?
I don't know. Short ribs, strawberry shortcake,
Tubular surpies,
baby lima beans.
shrimp cocktail. WJBO time, 5:56.
That's 4 minutes away from 6 o'clock with Ross and Wilson, rainy and 3.
Yeah, 42 degrees outside, probably a traveler's advisory in effect for the Baton Rouge area because of all the patchy fog and stuff around.
And now, time once again to look down the scope with great horror. As we look at your horoscope of the day, here is our resident stargazer.
Yes, I am.
And umbrella holder for General Manager George Jenny. Ross.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome so much.
Now the moment everyone has been waiting about 23 hours for. We dip into the trove of minutia with Ross and Wilson.
Thank you so much, David.
Yes, hot news in a continuing effort to sell the American public on the Panama Canal Treaty. President Carter has commissioned world-famous author and screenwriter Alex Haley to rewrite his successful TV series for presentation next month.
That's right. Look for Root Canal coming to Channel 2.
Check local listings for time and channel.
And now, today's episode of Another Hospital.
Should I get my mouth fixed?
The true life story of a moral. Today's moral is, buy low, sell high.
I'll drink to that.
We'll have today's episode in just 30 seconds. And now, today's episode of...
I'm ready.
Another Hospital.
Good morning, radio friends. You'll remember when we last left our story. Stephen Portnoy, the Baton Rouge General Hospital anesthesiologist, had answered Barney's Beanery when Dr. Fitzboodle had asked him where he gets his gas. unbeknownst to Dr. Fitzboodle, at that very moment, his wife was studying up on native cooking, but was having trouble finding a native small enough to fit in the pot. Meanwhile, the nurses were in an uproar over the new regulation requiring them to wear topless uniforms while working the swing shift.
Now, what will happen when Wilma finds out Fred's check bounced at the blood bank? Will Rosemary have a devil of a time raising her baby? And will Dr. Billingsley chastise Dr. Beaumont, the surgeon, for being such a cut-up?
Be with us again anytime you dare for another true life exciting episode of Another Hospital.
Transcribed.
Ross and Wilson speaking.
Where good ideas just keep on happening. WJBO time, 7:34.
For the next few minutes, this show will conduct the test of the Emergency Action Nausea System. This is only a test. If during the test you feel upset, queasy, nauseated, this is normal. Or rather, you are normal.
Now, wait a minute.
And this is merely your natural heterosexual preferences reacting violently to the cheap, trashy, and somewhat sleazy showbiz rumor of the day. With all the news that is news from Hollywood, Tinseltown, Las Vegas, New York, European film capital, Sin Cities of the Western world, as well as exclusive hotline reports from the jet set and superstar hideaway, Gonzales, jambalaya, black pot, and car capital of the Western world. Here he comes, sliding down the razor blade of life and into our studios once again, that piranha of gossip, that sower of scandal,
Yes, I am.
and former maitre d' at Wang's Oriental Delicatessen.
Now, wait a minute.
Rex Ross.
This is the show that answers the question, if there were no gravity, could Dolly Parton see where she was going?
Probably not.
Shooting was held up on Starsky and Hutch for nearly an hour, Brian, while star Paul Michael Glaser romped with a group of visiting deaf children.
Romped?
Glaser ran into the kids in the studio commissary at lunch and was so enthralled by the youngsters, he just lost track of the time while playing with them.
Lost track.
And the question that's been fascinating a few million women, and few of us men, too.
Very few.
What is Warren Beatty really like?
Who cares?
That's an answer from a Hollywood model who says she knows him well.
How well?
She says he's just as exciting anywhere in the house as in the bedroom.
Oh.
He likes to talk politics and about books.
In the bedroom?
And she even said, I don't think he likes women all that much. I thought President Carter's ensemble was so wrong for the mood he wanted to set last night, Brian.
Do you really, right?
We were all hoping for the Panama hat.
Panama hat.
Even
yeah.
if he hadn't done that, he could have at least worn what I wear when I get serious.
What was that,
My
right?
negligee,
Oh.
black mesh stockings, and pink flip-flops.
Easy, big fella.
I mean, really, Trey Chabet, if you know what I mean.
I do.
Well, I must run.
Yeah, I wish you would.
Well, let me remind you, I'll be making another rare public appearance this afternoon at the Burger King.
Burger King.
On Airline Highway.
Let me guess.
Autographing people's buns.
No doubt.
Yes, they said I could have it my way. Bye.
Bye, Rex. Always a pleasure. And on tonight's large... please hold down your applause. We don't want to give him too much encouragement. On tonight's large movie, friends, a special for television filmed entirely in the Baton Rouge area, The Search for Noah's Ark. After 40 days and 40 nights of continuous rain, the residents of the capital city fear they have come into judgment for littering the streets and for some off-the-cuff comments made by the university basketball coach. Fearing for their lives, they begin a frantic search for the historic vessel, only to learn that it was lost by Governor Edwards while in Las Vegas when he drew to an inside straight.